Jeez, I was going to do a really dramatic intro then and I coughed. Anyway, we are trying to make £10,000 in profit before the end of 2024. We have had the goal up on our wall right here for the past 3 years, and it's come time to go seriously all in. In today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing. I've made a couple more episodes about this in the past of what I have been doing, but we've come to some pretty cool crossroads and we've done some pretty cool shit. In the past week, we started selling things on Facebook Marketplace, some old things around the house, some things from my room which I don't use anymore, and they sold pretty well. However, I've got some more things to sell. We currently are at £190 of profit out of our 10,000, which is our goal. So we're doing pretty well. And obviously this is £190. I'm not going to save up. I'm not going to, oh yeah, we're £190 of the way there. I'm using all of this cash to help us get there. I'm seeing it as startup capital, ideas, investments to turn it into more money. As I was looking for some investment options, I looked at many different places. I first of all looked at programs and courses to help me grow my social media. I want to say all these investments are something I'm not ruling out. They're all things I wanted to do, so I looked into all of them. The second one was starting a clothing brand, buying a printer, heat press, everything, samples, doing it all properly from my room instead of online, print on demand, all that kind of shit. And again, I really fucking want to do this, but I want to do it with more money so I can do it properly. I think it'd be so awesome to be able to use my creative skills and document the process of building a clothing brand literally from my room. Would be fucking crazy. I love that. But more money first, and we'll do that in the future. So I was thinking, like, looking around, like, what should we do? I want something I can kind of like work on, put a lot of effort into. So I was thinking, and I actually don't know how it came to me, but in the end it did. I was thinking of AI, and I saw this video, and it kind of sparked my interest in it again. I was like, oh shit, I can really use this. So I did some learning, like how can I learn about AI? How can I learn about using it? How can I learn about using it in my business, helping me make money, helping me grow my social media? And I stumbled across AI agents. So AI agents are pretty much custom GPTs. So they're all built from ChatGPT, and then you can build custom GPTs when you have the subscription. So you can train these custom chatbots on specific instructions and specific knowledge to help you in niche topics. So I started learning about this because I was like, okay, this can really help me grow, help me make more money, help me grow my TikTok following, my YouTube following, my Instagram following, all of this kind of stuff. So I was thinking, how can I use this? How can I use this? So I learned how to make one. I first learned how to make a ChatGPT that helps you make ChatGPTs to make the process easier, which is kind of funny and a bit weird. But yeah, that kind of worked well. I ended up investing £20 a month into the subscription. So we're starting to use some of that startup money capital already, which has been really good. And we started to learn about our ChatGPT. And right now I'm building one, which I'm just using as a tester. I'm kind of like building one and then hopefully build more in the future. But right now I'm building one which is called TikTok GPT. So it's helping me grow my TikTok following. I'm posting daily on TikTok right now, and I haven't used TikTok as well because honestly, like I said before, I'm TikTok's #1 biggest hater. I don't like it, but posting on there has been much better than my experience of using it, and it's been really good. So in the past week, we've grown 209 followers, got 2,000 likes, and almost 20,000 views, which is pretty damn good. And I've been posting a daily series of me doing this, trying to make £10,000 in profit before the end of the year, trying to turn my gap year into a gap life. And because I know there's so many of you who resonate with it, it's been going really well. And I've built up a big, not a big, but a kind of community that goes with it. So that brings us on to 2 points. How can I help me grow this? And can I actually build a community to host all these people? And the answer is I don't really know, but we're gonna try. I'm right now just having some lunch, just having a potato with a little bit of spinach and stuff, a little pre-workout snack. It's currently 3:04, no that's not the right time. It's currently 4:03, the other way round. Yeah, it's currently 4:03 and I'm just about to go in the gym. I've literally only had fucking breakfast today and this. So I intermittent fasted this morning until like 1 p.m, 1 in the afternoon. I don't know which AM or PM it is because I was working, and I'll go into more detail about the AI that I'm building and how I'm doing it and help you guys along with it. And honestly, it's not as complicated as it sounds. AI is really not that difficult to understand, and I'll help you with that. But basically, I was just intermittent fasting because I was working, editing videos and all this kind of stuff. And also I want to say, if you intermittent fast, the first meal that you have after you break your fast is really important because your body hasn't had food or nutrition for however long. And the first thing that you give it is really important because it's going to absorb that and it's going to go straight into your bloodstream. So if you have like shit food like cake or fucking bagel or cereal maybe even, it has a lot of sugar in, you might have a negative result from the intermittent fast because you'll have an overload of sugar into your bloodstream and you'll be like, I don't know, but it won't be good. So I'll try to have like 4 eggs and a couple pieces of bacon as well because it's all natural, high protein. The eggs are fucking incredible and yeah, it feels good. So I had that with some fruit and some nuts and stuff as well. Absolute great breakfast. But right now it's about 4. Having some carbohydrates just before we go to the gym. So we're going to do a little pool session that feels good. And yeah, once we've eaten this, done the pool session, I'll come back and explain with you guys what I'm doing. It's exciting times out here. We're doing some cool shit. And also, I'm actually writing down my entire journey right here using this AI. So, little book coming out in a couple years. Little book launch when I've made it. Shaking. Anyway, let's. Back from the gym now. I've had some lunch. Well, I had some lunch about 5:30. It is now 6:30, 6:40. I'm going to tennis soon in about 30 minutes. So I'm just going to take you through what I'm doing it real quick to kind of train my custom GPT. First of all, I'll tell you what custom GPT is. Basically, you know when you open ChatGPT and it's just like basic, really unspecified, no context about it, you can ask it. It's basically Google. Like, you just ask a question, it'll give you a response. Custom GPTs are the same thing, but they're trained on one specific area, one niche, one model, and they've got specific knowledge bases behind them. So when I learned about this, I thought, oh, okay, I can use this to help me make money, grow following, all of this kind of stuff, because I can train it to be a social media expert and help me make content, help me to script content, all this kind of stuff. They'll help grow my TikTok and the rest of it as well. I'm starting off with TikTok because honestly, I'm totally new to it, and I've just started a daily video series on there. So I thought, perfect time, let's do it with this. So what I'm currently doing is training the GPT model off of all the data I've currently got from my TikTok platform. I use the ChatGPT builder, which I got from another creator, which is really, really useful. And then to ask you in there, like, what GPT do you want to build it? And I was like, okay, I want to build a GPT that helps me grow on social media. Goes through the whole process there of putting it together, and it's like English language code, so it's not like Python or anything like this. It's basically just words, but you have to use specific phrases and sections to code these. Not code, like to put together these GPTs in the back end. So I put that together and I'm kind of developing that as I go along. And you have a section in there which is specific knowledge base. So this is the stuff you want it to help you from. So basically I put together case studies of creators which I take inspiration from. I put together like 9 or 10 case studies in there. I use GPT to help me summarize them. I put them into a system where I can feed it into this GPT and it will learn from it. So we can take aspects from all of these kind of creators and help me use them and use their wins to help me win as well. And then I put together like studies based on how the TikTok algorithm works, loads of other things like this, and kind of put it into the specific knowledge base. So it should teach me and give me responses that are following these knowledges. So what I've been doing to further enhance this is I've basically been feeding in all my data from posting these videos, but as it's happening. So I've basically told it, okay, this is my goal. I want to get to 10,000 followers in the shortest amount of time possible by providing value, documented the process, exactly what I'm doing. And I told it we started on 0 followers. I'm going to do a series of exactly my goal, daily progress, what I'm doing, how close I'm getting to the goal, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, this is what I did today. Let's make a script. And I was like, okay, this is in retrospect. So I'm currently on day 7, I think. And I was going back in time, metaphorically, to think of what I could make the video about. However, I've already made the video, so then I was like, okay, cool, thanks for all of this. I'm gonna go and make my video now, and they'll be like, I'll let you know when it's posted. And because it has no concept of time, I'll just go into the TikTok, I'll copy the URL, I'll put it back in the chat box. I'll be like, this is the URL I used, and I'll copy and paste transcript in there. I'll copy and paste metrics as well. So views, likes, followers, all this kind of stuff, what time I posted the video. What else? Then I also put the captions and hashtags I used and a few other things just so it kind of knew what was going on. And then I'd post it into ChatGPT and it would analyze it. That's kind of one of the rules I gave it at the start. So it analyze the data, understand kind of what's going on and why it's happening. Obviously that's really hard to do with just one day of data because it's got nothing to compare to. So then I would reuse on TikTok right now. I'm reposting videos like once or twice just to help me learn, and also it's been really useful because then I can refeed data back in. So I'm starting to learn a few things about when I post content, how it's packaged and all this kind of stuff that helps it perform differently. So basically I'd do this for one day and I'd be like, this is the repost, this is the different time, this is the differences in it, and this is the different metrics that it received. And I've basically been doing that for day 1 to 7 right now, so I'm up to date, and I will be carry on going through this as I go through it daily. So pretty much I'm building this in retrospect of what I have done and the videos already posted to help me build this and do this in the future, where I can actually follow some scripts, some ideas it gives me. Obviously I'm never going to follow its exact script because it's never going to mimic my voice. I want to stay authentic with it, but it's going to help me structure hooks, structures, and structure video topics as well. So it can help enhance engagement and hook as well to help grow the account. So exactly what I'm doing right now. And as I can see right now, it's starting to recommend things to me which are working. So it's pretty like, okay, the best results you've been getting are when you've been posting in the morning around 10 a.m. Continue to do this to maintain consistency and maximize engagement. So after just a few days of posting and figuring it out, it's starting to learn little things like that will help boost engagement consistently. And then it's also incredibly valuable when I have a day that doesn't go so well, because I can feed this in and be like, why the hell is this not done very well? And it can feed back as well. So basically I'm giving it loads of data, and it will learn from that and process all of this and hopefully give me really good valuable data back. And right now that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm building out. So I'm on day 6 right now. I've just asked it for some ideas of the post. I'll be like, okay, let me go film that. And then I'll be like, awesome, let me know when you have filmed it. So I'm just putting together my message right now of when it's filmed. So I've put the URL in here and I'm just copying the transcript of the video. And I'm just putting transcript is, there, Control V. And then I'll just go onto my TikTok, find it here and just be like, this is the caption and the hashtags, and I'll basically just do that then for all the other metrics which I kind of listed out before. And that's kind of what I'm doing to train this GPT model, this TikTok GPT. So I'm using this and I'm documenting my daily process of this on my Instagram, which is quite funny because GPT is helping me make TikToks about me making TikToks about my GPT, which is a kind of a weird cycle, but it's working quite well. And obviously I haven't got any results from it yet because I haven't made a video based on its feedback yet. But it is working. Stuff's going well with the TikTok, and it should be learning about what's working because we're up to 200 followers now. And we've been posting this daily, we're on day 7 of day 8, of this daily series, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm just feeding in the data and seeing what works and what doesn't, and hopefully we can build out a strategy from that, which just works. And then the goal is to take this information and knowledge of building the TikTok one to build YouTube ones to help me with titles and thumbnails, Instagram ones to help me with growth on Instagram, and then ones to help me create better products, landing pages, all this kind of stuff as well. So it'll basically help me achieve my goal of £10,000 before the end of 2024. And this is my first investment. From the £190 we made, £20 a month subscription into the AI, and I might use some more of that money in the future to go into communities, courses, and all this kind of stuff to help develop my knowledge of AI and improve on it. So this is my first investment that we're doing to help us get to this money. And obviously we're not just doing it for the money, we're doing it to provide high value solutions to problems that exist, and we want the money because we want to see the world and travel. We don't just want to have the money for the sake of having money. Like, that's pointless. There's a reason behind it, and that's our reason. We want to help solve high value problems for myself and for other people, and then obviously go traveling by freedom, all this kind of great stuff. And that's the fucking goal, and that's pretty much what I've been doing today. I've trained for about 2 hours today, which has been great. I'm gonna go play some tennis, had some great fucking food as well, cooking just mince and potatoes, love that shit, and training this GPT model. So, and yeah, basically just tomorrow morning or this later this evening, I'll film a video about what it recommends me to after I tell it kind of what I did today, and then yeah, we'll make a video out of that, edit it tomorrow morning, post it, and that's the kind of daily routine we're going through right now of just trying to train this up. So yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm documenting our entire process here, and here. So yeah, go follow all of them. Let's fucking go. Okay, this is about 20 minutes after the last video you just watched, and I've just been continuing to input data, and pretty much I've told it like, all right, let's move on to day 7 now. We've kind of done everything on day 6. So we've moved on to day 7. Told it what we wanted to do, and obviously I've asked it to give me an opening hook, and the opening hook it fucking gave me was so similar to the one I actually used the day before. Right, let me show you this. How can AI help us make money? That's my hook, right? The fucking hook it gave me. I want to see how AI can help us make 10k. It's the same thing, bro. You swap out 10k for money and you have the same thing. I'd argue it's fucking better. Obviously, it has let's dive in on the end. Soon it'll realise that we don't fucking use that at all. Like that's shit. And it's still got the, hey everyone, it's Seth back with day 7. I'm not gonna say that, but whether it learns that or not, it doesn't matter. I'm never gonna say that. That's not the problem really. It likes to be like that. I don't know. It just does. But it's the fucking hook like that, and it's the call to action and stuff that really is powerful, man. It's giving me crazy. I was learning so fast. 7 days of data input, and it's fucking giving me a hook that I exactly used, man. That's nuts. I just wanted to share that with you. I think it's crazy. Okay, so it is now Sunday, so it's 6 days after we just filmed that last video, and I want to give you a little update, keeping it short, of just how the ChatGPT is going. So pretty much I'm literally just filming, I'm just editing the video you're watching right now. And I was like, alright, let me just give a little update how it's going. I'm going to be doing more frequent videos like this, shredded and breaded, so my training, living like an athlete, training like an athlete, and then living like an entrepreneur, trying to make money online, and tying the whole thing together with creativity as well. Loads of videos coming like that soon, but I want to show you this real quick. So we're up to day 14 with it, so we're 2 times further along than we previously saw, and it's been sick because I've fed it in screenshots of my data metrics, like right here and right here as well, which is pretty cool. So I put that all in and that can analyze it, and I don't need to do anything. I literally just say use this, help suggest better content and hooks based on this data. And I've making some updates with it as well, so I've fed it some more information. So there's some creators out there who help people grow on social media, and they give out free products, hooks, structure videos, all this kind of stuff. So I took all of that, put it into a ChatGPT and summarized it and fed it into my TikTok GPT to help use that to give to me. So obviously I can learn that, but I feel sometimes there's just so much information, and like one thing comes in and pushes another thing out. And right here I can just feed in the stuff that I've deemed as useful, and obviously I might make mistakes, there's still human error, but the stuff I feed into it, it can then tell me to use, and it's pretty cool. I've changed the process up a little bit as well, so I want it to finalize the hook before moving on to writing an entire script first, because I'm never going to follow its entire script, maybe just video points, but the hook is really important. So it'll be like, all right, so I'll tell it what we did today, it'll be like, okay, awesome, here's a hook you could use, and I'll be like, all right, I'm not really feeling this part, that bit's kind of good, and it'll rewrite it until we're satisfied, and then it will create the rest of the script based off of the hook and everything else I've told it. And it's just really cool. We're up to 300 followers on TikTok now, 305. We've been doing pretty well. So we've had lots of videos are getting just around 1,000 views, just under 1,000 views, which isn't bad right here. Not bad. Loads of people get like lots of engagement as well. People getting really interested in it, and I feel some of my captions and responses to comments have been influenced and improved by using AI, and that's been boosting engagement and getting more people involved. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I will be dropping a free Discord community soon. You watched the end of this video, so you're serious about this, you might as well listen to this. You might as well want to be involved in this, because I'm going to be sharing the prompts I used, the actual GPT bots I used that you can use like from scratch yourself, free products, free courses, loads of other stuff, with a new brand that I'll be dropping soon, and showing you the process of documenting, like building it and scaling it. So yeah, it's pretty sick. Crazy times right now using AI and enhancing it all with my creativity, athletic kind of stuff and entrepreneurship. And yeah, that's the channel. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, comment any questions you have. We're motivating the doers out here. We're trying to make 10k before the end of the year. Follow along and see you in the next one.